Hey guys, how's it going? Today I have a challenge lock for you. This is from Roon. You can see his YouTube channel down in the description. As far as I'm aware, this is his first challenge lock, and he was kind enough to send it to me. From my understanding, he did it out of a traditionally non-gettable master lock. I actually did the same for my first. I'm really curious to see kind of how he went about doing it. So without further ado, let's actually, you know what? Let's get the most important key, the church key out. Let's start this the right way. All right, so all right, so let's check it out. Let's see what we got. All right. That's everything there. The developer notes open after beating the lock. So here's to hoping, right? And oh, we got a screw here. We're gonna assume the screw goes right here. So I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, let's all pretend that didn't happen. Is it holding on to something? Or just out? Yeah, I don't know if it's really grabbing anything. All right, well, we're just not gonna mess with it too much. So this is a classic. Well, master lock number 5. I actually hate these low-end master locks. They always fight me for absolutely no reason. Got a nice little carving there. See if you guys can see that. Whoop. Now you see the blinking from the camera is what you see. Alright, and he says La Hombre. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's probably some fancy crap. Open at your own risk. So, let's risk it. Probably going to start out with top of the keyway tension. And I'm going to try a standard hook in 20,000. See if that will kind of work for us here. So definitely a lot of play on the core, which is probably just for beta master lock. Feels like 4 pins. I'm going to guess 4 pins just from how short the key is. I think I see some clever stuff already. Alright, well, let's just get to it. Let's see what this thing will do for us. See if we can make it dance. Yes, of course. Alright, let's start it. Nothing. 1. I got a small click there. Huge counter rotation. There we go. Ooh, look at that false set. That is deep. Alright. It's gonna come out. Definitely some counter rotation on number 2. I think that's set. 2 still wants to play, it looks like. So come on. Come on. Oh, now I dropped my tension wrench, so let's reset that. Like instantly, like, oh, alright, something bounced into place. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. Is it 2? Oh, it's a super floppy core. But I'm definitely getting some counter rotation. Alright, I think that was set that time. Alright. Oh, we got an open. What the heck? Alright, so y'all saw that. That was an open. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna try it one more time. See if I can get that to actually the shackle to open up. That might be from the amount of crazy modification that goes into open. Yeah. So yeah, once it gets into that false set, the whole core kind of nosedives. definitely, this is just crazy to pick just from that core movement. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna take the open as an open. Let's take a look what's inside real quick. See if we can figure out what is causing that. One, two, three, four. So yeah, we got a 4-pinner. Let's check it out. Alright, so maybe I just screwed some up. I thought these number 5s are spring loaded. I might just be wrong. Hold on, let's try that one more time. Because the whole core kind of nosedived on me and I dropped the tension wrench out after it turned. There's definitely quite a few high set ones. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now, yeah, you see that has this crazy where it nosedives. It's almost like having a dynamic keyway, really. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it is certainly an anti-pick feature. And I just dropped the tension wrench again. Alright. We're going to try something different. Let's go for just a traditional wiper blade, bottom of the keyway insert. Not my normal style, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Alright. False set. Hate bottom of the keyway tension, honestly. I suck at it. Of course, binding. So yeah, I don't. So I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna take a sec, figure out what's going on with this core, and then we'll get back on camera. Hey guys, I'm back. Just wanted to take a second off camera to kind of rationalize what this core is doing. I had to actually go take out this guy. This is a old Master Lock number 5. It's stamped Milwaukee. So you can see how the logo's changed just a little bit. But this thing has been through the ringer. I don't have a key for this. I've gotten this thing open like once. I mean, everything's just stiff. And I'm not even sure if this will open at this point. I think this thing might just be seized. Because I think only 3 of the pins actually move. But anyway, even on this thing, this old rusty, not rusty, but this old piece of trash, I can get the Sparrow scudding tool up between the core and the lock body. And if I start putzing around with I'm not sure if you can really see it on camera, but if I get a pry bar in there, it just dances around all kinds of crazy. So it is not a Roon picker thing, it is definitely a Master Lock thing. So that's just, it's an added layer of security if you want to look at it that way. And using top of the keyway tension is definitely not helping. So let's go to see. Yeah, see, look at that. That's wild. Here, so this is a 15 thousandths pick. I mean, I can go back there and have a little party with some 15 thousandth picks. So 25,000. Well, 25,000. Yeah, 25,000 gets in there a little bit, just enough to. Yep, there you go. It's in there. So just another reason why Master Lock is the greatest lock company in the world, right? So let's play around a little bit in here. Oh man. So for those of you who aren't tracking, it should be fairly obvious, but this is actually my first video on this channel, on any YouTube channel actually. So if you guys have some recommendations for things I could do to not suck, by all means, drop it down below. I don't think it would be crazy on YouTube doing this stuff, but definitely when I get challenge locks, I want to be able to post them up for the guys that made them. There we go. We got an open. All right. Ah, see? All right, let's try one more open. So right in the middle there, it's kind of, there you go. It drops like right inside. It's either 2 or 3 that you just pop it into place and it gets that real nice deep false set. And I love locks that move around. I love 410 lottos, the Master Lock 410s, because they dance around in all kinds of crazy false sets. So I'm just gonna go 2. Yeah, 2's a. There we go. I think that's set. Nope, not quite. Actually, again, it's hard to tell what the slop is and what something that needs. There we go. There, yep. All right, there's that open. There we go. All right. Definitely more than your standard number 5. That is for sure. So if you wanted to turn a Master Lock number 5 into something that a new picker couldn't open up, there you go. Wow. All right, so let's gut this thing. Let's see what it's all about. This is like a love-hate relationship because the core moves around so much, and it's really deep false sets. And so, well, after I did technically get an open in that first shot we did, I did take a gander in here, and yeah, that T-pin on chamber number 2 and the spools he has definitely have some real deep false sets that are just a blast. So let's get this guy open and see what it's all about. I did also figure out that if I had to, when I put the screw back in, I should have put the push the plate down a little more to get a little more tension in there. And it grabs. Because then I thought, after I discovered that off camera, I was like, oh, well, awesome. So it'll, you know, the core won't dance around as much. Oh, no way. No way. The core just does whatever the heck it wants. So we're going to get this guy open. But for those of you who aren't 100% aware of how these laminated locks are put together, these are just like individual little plates of metal. I'm pretty sure it's stainless steel. What kind of stainless steel? Don't exactly quote me on. You're lucky if I know what stainless steel the knife I carry is made out of. Let's come on. That's not want to go. Let's hold me up here. Come on, we got a lock to gut, people. All right. There we go. All right. But yeah. So these are all little tiny sheets of metal. Not tiny, but you know, you see how thick they are. Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. Boop. I had it. Little sheets of metal that you can see here. They're not super thick, and what happens is they take these rivets and they put them through them all. They're all stamped and cut in kind of the right order. You put them through, and then it's riveted on top, usually. That's for this crazy guy, Roon Picker. Decide, you know what I'm going to do? I feel bad for his Dremel, really, because his Dremel went to town cutting all these rivet heads off. And then he was kind enough, I think I have that upside down. He's kind enough to thread these holes so these screws would grab on. This was actually a really good idea. Alright, so that's how the core is kind of nestled in there for those who've never seen this before. Okay. I'm afraid to just drop it out because I don't want the actuator to come with it. Oh, come on. What is grabbing it? I don't know what is holding in there. Can I reach down and just kind of push it out and give it a nudge? There we go. Alright. Just need a little coaxing. That looks like everything stay put. Alright, so here we go. We got a little grind mark. Generally speaking, these locks that aren't guttable, they don't have C-clips. So I'm not 100% sure what this looks like when you got it open. But I feel like this C-clip is not for it. And I feel like he had to do some work to make the C-clip work. And it definitely does. I mean, it's held the core in place. And like I said, it's not a him problem. That movement we were getting, that's not at all a him problem. That is 100% a master lock problem. Those tolerances are just, they're masterful. Masterfully bad. You got to be a master of making bad locks, I guess. That was a pretty bad, that was a dad joke. Alright, I got a follower, American 1100 sized follower. I got a shim. We're going to do this thing. Alright, key goes in. I mean, the key works perfectly, which sometimes with challenge locks, you start to get a key that doesn't work so perfect. And he nailed it. There we go. Look at that. That's smooth as butter. I couldn't do this again if I wanted to as well. Alright, so let's see. Where's the number 4? Come on. Alright. 1, we got serrated. 2, looks like standard. Looks like he saw it on something, but then he decided it was too small. 3 looks, what is 3? 3 looks kind of like a spool. Yes, 3 is a spool. Alright. Just making sure that I wasn't going to say something, say something that someone didn't agree with. And 4, we got into the serrated. The serrations are beautiful. The spool looks like this was a hand-carved spool, which that just takes a ton of time. Alright, yeah. Yeah, that takes a ton of time and a ton of effort. Whoa! Woo! He wanted to go for a little bit of a jog. Yeah, so that's awesome. And I think that's maybe why it looks like, I can tell it kind of started on this one a little bit. I think he was like, maybe next time, but definitely good job. And these spool, that spools, these serrated pins, look awesome. I don't know how well this is focusing, but really, really solid work. Let's see how close to the camera I can get it. Again, I'll probably actually include a little picture. I'll do this really cheesy still frame of the pins. Okay. So this is the front, so we're going to drop them like this. I'm going to pull this guy. And we're just going to... 1. Standard. 2. 2 is a T-pin. Nope, we got a spring. 3. 3 is a spool. That's a very deep spool. And 4, what do we got? We got another deep spool. All right. That's the fun. That's the money. That's the spools. Yeah. So. All right. Was I wrong? Oh, so 3B actually. All right. So he actually doesn't consider this a spool. I'm not going to consider this a standard pin, though. Look at this thing. So he definitely cut a whole bunch of meat off of this guy, which definitely would interact at the shear line, especially if you overset it. Again, I'll try to get a picture for you guys. Here, let me see how close I can get at the camera. And, of course, the side that's all that he carved. So he calls this a standard, but definitely has some carving. So if you overset that, that would definitely grab at the shear line and make that a little more complicated to get out of once you got into it. Whoa, we got a spring on the loose. Let's not have a catastrophe here. All right, so looking at the Bible, everything looks pretty normal here. Doesn't look like he threaded anything. Thankfully. Otherwise, those serrated would have been more of a nightmare. And then let me take a look what we got here. It looks like also no kind of serrations. I don't know if he did these marks or if this is a master lock thing. Again, because sometimes they'll do... These kind of look like undercuts. Maybe. because they're not smooth. A lot of times when they come from the factory, it'll be smooth to kind of widen the shear line to make it, so when you put the key in, and it's in the Bible, make it so it turns better. But all right, so I'll try to get a close up here of these pins, and if I take a look at the computer and it's not so good, then what I'll do is I'll put in a picture. Definitely some really deep spools. We got that nice T-pin. That's what gave us all that motion. Then we got the serrated. Got some background music for you. My neighbor is probably having a Corona party. So there you go. That one's free. That one's on the house. Now all the animals are gonna start freaking out now just because of a little bit of music. So let's get this lock back together, and we'll put the key in. Make sure I didn't break it. And let's, oh my god, all right, some free music for you guys. And am I brave enough to actually try the key? All right. Oh, you know what? There we go. It works perfectly. I mean, this is actually honestly one of the best keys on a challenge lock I've ever dealt with. So again, actually, you know what? Let me do this. Attached to this tag one more time, so this lock can go on to someone else. So if you guys happen to be on the lockpicking subreddit and you guys are interested in tackling this challenge lock, just make a post. We'll grab you and we'll get it sent your way. Definitely a fun little pick. Like I said, if you like a lock with a lot of movement in the core when you're playing with it, this is definitely the guy for you. There we go. So again, Roon Picker, thank you very much for sending me the lock. Thank you very much for sending me like whole schematic descriptions. I mean, you even knew that I wasn't going to figure out how to put the screws back in, so that's awesome. So thanks, man. Fun pick. Better luck next time, though, right? All right, thanks, man. I totally left this whole bit out, but the average shill for my YouTube channel now. So if you guys liked this video, if you enjoyed seeing the challenge lock get picked, my own incompetencies in the beginning of the video, by all means, like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more content like this, then let me know by leaving comments. And if you guys think there's some room for improvement or specific content you'd like to see, commercial locks or anything like that, then also drop that down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks, have a good day.